around me. Let me show you what I mean. He really solved a problem for me before I even knew I had it. Like, by the time I realized it, it wasn't a problem for me anymore. Listen, he says, while there is a place for bettering oneself and others, solving problems and coping with situations is by no means the only or even the chief business of life, nor is it the principal work of philosophy. Nature is much more playful than purposeful, and the probability that it has no special goals for the future need not strike one as a defect. On the contrary, the processes of nature as we see them, both in the surrounding world and in the involuntary aspects of our own organisms, are much more like art than business, politics, or religion. Even in my heart, I've always felt like I had a deeper desire for something more out of life than I would see around me, but I still wasn't obsessed with chasing something. I'll still roll up now and then, hang out with my friends, just chill, make music, and I don't feel anxious or rushed or guilty while doing it. Like, I can actually be present and appreciate each moment. With the fun and the frustration constantly finessing their ways into our lives, when will we learn not to force and just flow? That's why I love the next part when he says, wait, what does he say? Oh. The musician, whose chief concern is to make every performance better than the last, may so fail to participate and delight in his own music that he will impress his audience only with the anxious rigor of his technique. Now, if I was obsessed with having everything perfectly, intricately right and specific before I did it, do you think this video would exist? Probably not. That's why I like to do out of the love of doing, not for anything, but just because it's something that I genuinely want to do. He goes on to say that there is such thing as a philosophy, the love of wisdom, and the spirit of the artist. Such philosophy will not preach or advocate practices leading to improvement. As I understand it, the work of the philosopher as an artist is to reveal and celebrate the internal and purposeless background of human life. We give things meaning, like we make things important. Without that, we're kind of just like talking poop bags. Earth without art is just Somebody said that. I'm gonna quote whoever said that. We artists and creatives, we give the world color even when people act like it's not important. It may not be the why for a lot of people, for why they do things, but I think it's definitely the how. These books, songs, and videos are how people are able to get through the day sometimes and continue existing without giving up. It's the art. You know, I'm glad I read this book when I did, because it's like all the information and everything is just marinating in my subconscious. And even reading it now is just, I appreciate it so much. I'm definitely going to read through it again and probably pull out some more of my favorite quotes, and I'll probably make another video similar to this one. So if you like that, check it out in the future and subscribe to my channel, and until then, check out more videos like this one.